Let me tell you something that nobody else in your feed is bold enough to say out loud today. There are 7 things that are quietly, consistently, and completely without your permission making you look older than you actually are. And before you click away thinking this is another video telling you to dress younger or chase some trend designed for someone half your age, stop right there. Because this is the complete opposite of that. This is for the woman who has earned every single year she is carrying. The woman who has lived, loved, built, survived, and arrived. The woman who deserves to walk into every room and be fully, completely, and unapologetically seen. Welcome to Chic at every age. If you are new here, this is your home. This is where we have the honest style conversations that most channels are simply too afraid to have. And today we are having one of those conversations. Now I need you to stay with me all the way to number 7. Because number 7 is the one that changes everything. Not just how you look, how you feel, how you move through the world, how the world responds to you. I promise you with everything I have that it is worth the wait. Before we dive in, drop the word "seen" in the comments right now if you are ready to stop fading into the background and start arriving fully into every room. And if you have not subscribed to Chic at every age yet, do it right now. This community was built for you, and we do not want you to miss a single video. Let us get into it. Number 1. The tent dress that is quietly swallowing you whole. Now listen. I am not here to take away your comfort. After decades of squeezing into things that pinched, pulled, and made us hold our breath from morning to night, comfort is everything. We have earned it completely and we are absolutely keeping it. But there is a line between comfortable and invisible. And that oversized, shapeless, completely flowing dress that you reach for on Sunday mornings and somehow end up wearing everywhere? I need to have an honest conversation with you about it. When a dress has no structure, no definition, and no shape whatsoever, your beautiful body disappears completely inside it. And here is the part that surprises most women. You are not hiding anything. You are actually drawing more attention to the very areas you are trying to conceal. Because shapeless fabric adds visual weight while simultaneously erasing your silhouette. It is working against you in 2 directions at once. The women in our community who look absolutely radiant and put together are not wearing tight clothes. They are simply wearing clothes that acknowledge that they have a shape. There is a meaningful and powerful difference between those 2 things. The fix is beautifully simple. The next time you reach for that oversized dress, add a slim belt at the waist. Or choose a dress that gently skims your curves instead of drowning them entirely. That one adjustment will make you look 10 years younger and 10 times more intentional without changing a single other thing about your outfit. 1 belt. 10 years. That is the entire deal. Number 2. The hairstyle that has not moved since the Obama administration. I say this with every ounce of love I possess. If your hair has been the exact same length, the same shape, and the same color for the past 15 to 20 years, it is aging you. And I know that lands hard because that hairstyle feels like you. It is comfortable. It is familiar. It is yours. But here is what I want you to truly sit with for a moment. You have changed. Your skin has changed. Your face has softened in the most beautiful ways. Your presence has deepened. Your elegance has expanded. You are not the same woman you were in 2008. You are so much more. And when your hair stays frozen in the past while the rest of you has continued blossoming into something even more extraordinary, There is a disconnect that people sense even when they cannot find the words to name it. Here at Chic, at every age, we celebrate every hair choice. Whether you are wearing your natural silver proudly, rocking a stunning protective style, embracing your locks, keeping a tapered cut, or wearing beautiful braids, the key is simply this. Your hair should feel alive. It should move with you. It should frame your face the way a great painting deserves a great frame. The fix. Book a consultation with your stylist this week. Not a full transformation. Just a conversation. Ask her what one small change would modernize your look without losing who you are. Just one change. You might be absolutely amazed at what that single conversation unlocks. And here is the question I want you to answer in the comments right now. Do you think women over 60 should embrace their natural grey or keep their colour? Drop your honest opinion, because there is no wrong answer, and this community genuinely wants to hear what you think. Number 3. The shoes that are telling your whole story before you say a word. I am not here to tell you to go back to wearing heels that destroy your back, your knees, and your entire spirit. We are completely done with that season, and we are not returning to it under any circumstances. But here is what I need you to understand. Comfort and style have never actually been enemies. They have simply been poorly introduced to each other. And it is time we fixed that introduction permanently. When your shoes are worn down at the heel, visibly mismatched to your outfit, or so purely functional that they drain the elegance and intention out of everything else you are wearing, they are doing quiet but consistent damage to your entire look. Every single day. Here is something most women do not realize. Shoes are one of the very first things people register when they see you. And they are almost always the last thing women over 50 think to update. The fix. You do not need 10 new pairs. You need one. Find one pair that feels as comfortable as your most beloved shoes, but looks like you got dressed with intention today. A clean leather loafer. A structured mule in a neutral tone. A sleek simple sneaker in white or tan. One pair. That is all it takes to send a completely different message to the world every time you walk out the door. Number 4. The print that is wearing you instead of the other way around. Bold color and beautiful pattern are worth celebrating. They always have been and they always will be. But there is a specific category of print that many elegant women fall into after 50 that quietly works against everything they are trying to communicate. The massive, overwhelming, oversized floral that takes over every inch of fabric. The chaotic, busy print that announces itself loudly before you have even fully walked into the room. Here is the secret that the most effortlessly stylish women understand deeply. Pattern should highlight you. It should complement you. It should serve as a beautiful backdrop to the most important thing in the room, which is your face. When a print is too loud, too large, or too visually busy, your face gets completely lost behind the fabric. And your face, that wise, warm, gorgeous, melanin-rich face, is the absolute star of this show. The fix. Reach for smaller scale prints. Delicate florals. Soft geometric patterns. A subtle animal print in warm neutral tones. Or better yet, try a beautifully rich solid color. Deep plum. Emerald green. Warm cognac. Rich burgundy. And then watch what happens to your face when it has no competition from the fabric. Watch how it lights up. Watch how it becomes the first and only thing everyone sees when you walk in. That is exactly where it belongs. Number 5. The lip color that is quietly working against you. This one is specific and tender, and I need you to hear it fully before you dismiss it. You have a signature lip color. You have probably had it for years, maybe even decades. It is your ritual, your comfort, your go-to. And I'm going to gently tell you something that your best friend probably has not said yet. It may be the single thing that is most quietly draining the light from your face right now. As we grow and evolve, our skin tone shifts in subtle and beautiful ways. Our undertones change. The colors that made us look absolutely alive at 35 can make us look washed out, flat, or unintentionally harsh at 55. Not because we became less beautiful. Our beauty did not diminish. It evolved. And our makeup simply did not follow it into this new and even more stunning chapter. The fix. Try something new just once. Walk into a beauty counter or browse the makeup aisle and reach for a shade you would never normally consider. A soft warm berry. A rich rosy tone. A deep brick with warm undertones that honor and enhance your natural complexion. Put it on. Look in the mirror with completely open eyes. The right lip color does not make you look like you are trying too hard. It makes you look like you have fully and intentionally arrived. And that is exactly the energy we are cultivating here at Chic at every age. If this video is speaking to something real in you today, share it right now with one woman in your life who needs to hear this. You might change her whole relationship with herself simply by pressing share. Number 6. The handbag that has been through everything with you and needs to retire. I believe in loyalty deeply. I believe in getting your absolute money's worth from every investment you make. I believe a quality bag should last for years. But there comes a point where a bag that has survived the school runs, the church anniversaries, the grocery trips, the family gatherings, and the long, beautiful, busy seasons of a full and extraordinary life starts to tell a tired story on your behalf. And that is a story you did not authorize it to tell. A worn, outdated, or shapeless bag pulls your entire look downward even when everything else you are wearing is perfectly put together. It is the one accessory that appears in every single photo, every outing, every first impression you make. And when it looks like it has quietly given up, it sends a whisper to the world that perhaps you have too. You have not. You absolutely have not. And your bag should reflect that with complete clarity. The fix. You do not need to spend a fortune. You need to spend intentionally. One clean, structured bag in a classic neutral. Black. Tan. Warm cognac. Deep burgundy. Something with shape, with intention, with life still in it. A crossbody that sits properly. A tote that holds its form beautifully. That one investment will refresh your entire look for the next several years. Now drop a comment right now and tell me this. If you were choosing one fresh new bag today, what color would you choose and why? I read every single comment and I genuinely want to know your answer. And now, number 7. The one I told you about at the very beginning. The one that matters more than every single other item on this list combined. The way you are carrying yourself. I know. You were expecting another fashion tip. Another wardrobe recommendation. Another thing to buy or update or change. But the most powerful thing I can tell you today requires no shopping, no spending, and no wardrobe whatsoever. Here is the truth that I see in our community every single day, and it quietly breaks my heart every single time. Women who have spent decades being extraordinary, raising families, building careers, holding entire communities together, showing up for absolutely everyone in their lives. these same magnificent women have somewhere along the way forgotten that they are allowed to take up space for themselves. I see it in the shoulders that curve slightly forward as if apologizing for being present. I see it in the eyes that look downward in photographs, in conversations, in rooms where they absolutely and completely belong. I see it in the way so many incredible women make themselves physically and energetically smaller in family photos, at dinner tables, in professional spaces, in social gatherings, as if they have quietly decided that their time to be fully seen has passed. It has not passed. It has not even reached its peak yet. The women who look genuinely magnetic over 50, over 60, over 70, and not always the ones with the most expensive wardrobes or the most carefully maintained appearance. They are the ones who walk into a room like they belong there. Because they have made a decision, a quiet, powerful, life-changing internal decision, that they do. And that decision is available to you. Right now. Today. In this exact moment. The fix. Starting today, every single time you walk through a doorway, any doorway at all, pause for one breath. Just one. Roll your shoulders gently back. Lift your chin just slightly. Then walk through like the woman you have spent 50 years, 60 years, 70 years becoming. The woman who has earned every single step she takes and every single inch of every room she enters. Do that for 1 week. Just 7 days. And then come back and tell me how the world responded to you differently. Tell me how you responded to yourself differently. Because I promise you with everything I have, you will feel the shift. And it will change you. And there they are. 7 things that may have been quietly and completely without your permission working against the elegance, the confidence, and the radiance that is already fully inside you. And 7 simple, achievable, completely actionable fixes that you can begin right now without spending a fortune or overhauling your entire life. Here is what I want you to do next. Pick one thing from this list. Just one. Not all 7. Transformation does not come from overwhelm. It comes from one intentional decision made consistently and with love. Choose one thing and commit to changing it this week. Then come to the comments and tell me which one you are starting with. I read every comment on this channel personally, and I want to be there to cheer you on every single step of the way. If this video spoke to something real in you today, please subscribe to Chic at every age if you have not already done so. Hit that notification bell so YouTube lets you know every time we upload something new. This is a community built for women who refuse to fade quietly into the background. Women who are stepping fully, boldly, and unapologetically into the most elegant, the most confident, and the most radiant season of their entire lives. And finally, think of one woman right now who needs to hear this today. The one who has been feeling a little invisible lately. The one who has been shrinking when she should be expanding. Share this video with her. Send it with a simple note that says, "I saw this and thought of you." Because none of us need to do this alone. You are not invisible. You are not past your prime. You are not too old, too grey, too soft, or too anything. You are chic. You are timeless. You are absolutely and completely enough. And it is time the whole world sees exactly that. I will see you in the comments and I will see you in the next video. Right here on Chic at every age. Stay chic. Stay intentional. And remember, true elegance only deepens with time.